Hi, my name is Randy Kirk, and in my book, Running a 21st Century Small Business, which of course is available on Amazon.com and other similar booksellers, I have a chapter called Why Businesses Succeed. And in that chapter I list 6 reasons, the most likely reasons why businesses succeed. Among those would be number 1, desire. The question becomes, do you have the desire? Do you have enough desire, enough interest, enough excitement about the business proposition ahead of you to be able to spend the time, the hours, take the risks, be willing to put it all in order to win at the end of the day? The number 2 is having enough sales. I can't begin to tell you how many people come into a small business and they have a great idea, they have a great product concept, but they just don't seem to be able to get enough sales. Maybe they get their business up to a certain level, 100,000, 200,000 in sales, but then it plateaus. And the question is, how do you get more sales? Well, of course, those kinds of things are covered in the book, Running a 21st Century Small Business. Number 3 would be marketing. I can't begin to tell you how many small businesses I've walked into and dealt with or had been friends with or even helped with on a consulting basis that had great ideas, they had great product, they had a great location possibly if they were retail, they even had great skill sets, but they were missing one really big one, and that was how to market. In this book I show many different ways to market using mailers, using email blasts, opt-in email lists, search engine optimization, and other methods. And I can't encourage you enough that marketing is sometimes the major thing that separates the winners from the losers. Number 4, I have to admit, is luck. Sometimes things happen, and sometimes it's outside your control. Now, we don't want to make excuses, but there are times when luck is the reason why a company fails or succeeds. Number 5 on my list was accounting practices. Once again, you can have a great location and you can have great sales. You can even have great marketing. But if nobody's paying attention to the books, how do you know if you're making any money on each sale? How do you know if you're making a lot of money per sale, but that your overhead is so great that you're losing money every month? Or finally, without great accounting, you don't know if somebody might be stealing from you, whether your employees might be taking more money out the back door than's going out the front door. So accounting is critical. The last one, number 6 in the book Running a 21st Century Small Business, is planning. If you were setting out on a trip without a plan, the chances are the trip might not go nearly as well as it might if you had a plan in the beginning. You might go over to AAA and get one of those triptychs, or at least get yourself a Magellan now in today's world, so that you have a plan, you have a method, you have a direction that you're going to take, how long you're going to be gone, how much it's going to cost. Well, the same thing is true in business. If you have no plan, if you just go into it with a general idea of what it's going to take to succeed or fail, just a general idea of the direction you're going to take and what changes in the paths you might have to take based on surprises and things that you don't expect, then it's impossible to be able to come up with a great solution. If you don't have a plan like that, if you haven't sat down and determined what it is you plan to do, how much you intend to charge, what the margins are, checked out with regard to how many customers it might take to hit your plan, things of that nature, then at the end of the day, you're not going to really know whether you're succeeding or failing. It's important to sit down and have a plan. Those are the 6 things then. It is desire, sales, marketing, luck, accounting, and planning that may determine whether you're a great success or maybe just a so-so business, or maybe even have a failure on your hands. Again, the book is called Running a 21st Century Small Business. There's a lot more inside here, available at Amazon.com and other major booksellers.